let me start off with, we all have a lot of photos from our family that are different shapes and sizes. They could be a Polaroid shot that's slightly color, black and white, sepia tone, 8.5 by 11, 5 by 7, odd sizes like, 3 by 5, 5.5, 3.5 by 3.5. So I have this all typed up in a PDF format, and I can send it to you if this is something you're interested in. But, I want you to create a heritage album, right? You have these great photos of your family, and I want to help you get organized. So let's work together in an online class on Facebook. The beautiful part about a class on Facebook that you join is that it's there for a very long time. This class will be there for you on your timeline. You can actually view it from your bedroom. If you're on vacation, you want to look, or you're working with friends, you can watch the class or go back and review the information that I'll share there. What kind of information will I be posting? Well, I will be definitely doing the kit, the yesterday and today artwork, the workshop kit, and sharing the artwork that I've created with Close to My Heart products. But I also plan on offering videos, like on some of the techniques, the how-to do the three-dimensional flowers, maybe distressing, and anything else that, comes across with some of the product that we're going to work with. I'd love to maybe talk to you a little bit more about organization. I like to organize things, and I like to do things in a certain way, and you might have your own way, but maybe you need help organizing. And I'm definitely going to do more artwork than beyond the kit. The goal is to help get you started. We all have photos, lots of photos, and you need to start organizing them in a way that works for you. But let's get the photos out of the bags and out of the boxes, and let's start to scrapbook them. But let's do it together so that you get a little bit of inspiration, you get creative ideas, you get organization, and a unique way to get started, having somebody else, maybe not next to you, but online, that we can share with. And I'd love for you to post some of your artwork once you complete it. What you to have is this book, Reflections, which is on sale right now on my website for $5.50. The beautiful part of this is I will be using the patterns. There's 50 patterns in this book, and I'm going to be using these patterns to create with the product line and then sharing it with you so that you can use this book as your guide. You don't need me to teach you a cutting guide. It's very simple. But the beautiful part about this book is that one pattern works for lots of different size photos. So let me just give you a little quick look. When I'm showing you this one, it says title, topper, cover, and you can see sometimes we have these photos that are 3 inches or 3.5 inches, and you can see this is a great layout to do these 6 photos. But if we're looking also beyond the master plan, you can see it has 2 other alternate ways to showcase photos that could be an 8 by 10, a 7 by 9, 4 by 6s, or 5 by 7s. But this is what I did. So this is really how you're going to get an idea of how you can watch and change up a layout. But I did use the master plan, but maybe I didn't have another photo, so I filled in with some journaling. But it just gives you ideas of what you can do. But you can see I did the title, just like it says here. I used 8.5 by 12 paper, a 2-inch strip. So I'm really following the directions very easily so that I can get this done. Now, what's really beautiful about using a book like this is that we don't have to have 2 pages that always work well together, because the product line works together and coordinates, so it's going to flow and make it work for you. But this is a wonderful book to have, and this is something I plan on using on the online class. Here is the catalog with the yesterday and today. So to briefly show you this, which is all online for you to look at up close and personal, under lynncomo.closetomyheart.com, and on the very front page, just click on yesterday and today, because that's the banner, and then it will take you to all the product line. But if you really wanted to do this class, what I would recommend, because when you're scrapbooking for heritage, you might have a lot of photos to do, and it could be, we would love it to be an album, say of 20 to 25 pages, but whatever it is, this is the whole product line. You will want one of everything, at least one of everything. The vellum, the foil die cuts, the cardstock, the Picture My Life cards, the paper pack with the stickers. You may even want the stamp sets, maybe with the thin cuts. Those are optional, but you definitely want this kit, okay? This kit is just gorgeous, and I want to show you that I did use this kit and created the layouts with my own photos. And the beautiful part of it is when you purchase this kit, it comes with the cutting guide and directions, so you could follow it to a T like I did, but I changed up maybe my photos a little bit. So you can see here, this had a journaling box right here, and I used 2 photos and I put my journaling over here. So you always have options. But look how gorgeous this layout is, and some of the wood embellishments, coloring the pearls. And I'll give you those different little tips and techniques on how I do these things so that you learn and can follow along and get better at it. So it's just wonderful that this program, this class will be really great for you to use to do your sepia tone, black and white, or color photos. As you can see, I have a mixture here of a color photo and different size photos rather than 2 4x6s. So it's really a wonderful way to try to change things up. Here's another great layout that is also part of this program right here. You can see it. Now look at the detail of these beautiful flowers. So that is something that I do a video on to show you how to create those flowers and use them in your books if you want to. Hi Maria, thanks for joining. Hi Denise. So this is really a beautiful heritage kit, stunning, and it's, I don't know, I just feel like this is something you don't want to miss out on. This is something you really want to pull your photos out and to work with. All of this comes in the kit. There are no Cricut cuts. I love the fact that there were no Cricut cuts. I didn't have to do any thin cuts, but it's all there for me in this kit. So this is one of those kits that you might want 2 of, just in case you want to use those embellishments and details for other pages. And here you can see this beautiful oval that's here, as well as all of these different kinds of frames, and they're in the kit and they're punch outs, and you get to use them, which is awesome. And following the directions that are in the guide to create the flowers in the exact same look, but you could change it up if you wanted to. It's not that you have to do it exactly the same, but it's there for you. And I'll give you a couple of tips on how I did a few different things, like the wood and the frames, using the frames in the different sizes. So this is something this is going to be a great class. You'll learn different techniques. And this is showing you, this is the guide that comes in that particular kit. Hi Sherry, thanks for joining in. The cutting, it's really simple. It's not a lot of cutting in here to do this. It's gorgeous though, but you need to get started. And that's what I want to do with this online class. That's only going to be $25 for you to join, but I'd love for you to have all the products. I'd love for you to get the workshop kit. Look at these gorgeous wood embellishments. There's the clock, the fleur-de-lis, the different corners, the keys, and we'll color them in. The pearls, the stickers. You might want 2 of these because the stickers you'll be able to use again, on another layout. They're just beautiful. And the papers are stunning as well. So you have very simple colors of black, French vanilla, espresso, and toffee. So you can see these beautiful patterns that are 2-tone, double-sided. This beautiful toffee pattern, and I love the richness of it, the heritage look of it, and it will really make a difference. The damask pattern, and I love that it's partly faded out. It reminds me of Grandma's wallpaper, So it's really something, and I love this graph paper. It could be now, it could be then, it could be lots of different things. It could be masculine. But it's just a beautiful kit that comes with cardstock. You'll definitely want the coordinating cardstock to go with it. The Picture My Life cards, okay? These cards are gorgeous. I am using them on some other pages, but I will show you those other pages if you're part of the class, and you can see they just capture a lot of our history. a lot of the heritage. And I think this will just help add to your story, because the book that you want to share is your family legacy. You really want to, hi Patty, thanks for joining in. You really want to tell your story about your family. And I know you might not have all the details. You might want to, you only might know the who, what, where, and when, and that's okay. But maybe you can find some more details. These are beautiful. This is the vellum. The foil die cuts, I haven't used them yet, but I will be using them in the online class. I definitely will get a second, maybe another pack of the pattern paper with the stickers, or just the pattern paper. I really love this particular stamp set. I love the flower. I love the handwriting, and you probably won't use it all for scrapbooking, but it has a lot of nice details, and you could get it with thin cuts or without. But stamps are optional. But let's talk about the photos, the different variety of photos, and getting started. Let's do this. Let's get that box, get that plastic container, get it out of the closet, and let's get excited about starting to express ourselves by going through our history. And remember, this is not something that you have to do immediately, but we'd like to get you started so that each month you do a couple of pages. So what do you say? Let's do this. Let's do this together. Let's do this yesterday and today online class that would be on Facebook. The class is only $25, but I really would like you to purchase a good portion of the yesterday and today papers. But I can talk to you more about that if you have any questions.